I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-Minute Convos, where I help you create a brand of your own unique real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, David Quick. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
Fantastic, Angel. Fantastic.
It was a great pleasure to connect with you, my friend. Please do tell us what part of the world are you in right now?
So I am in rural Bloomington, Indiana.
Sweet. Ooh, how I loved Indiana. It was such of an amazing opportunity being there this year. I got 33 conversations live in one day. Amazing people. I guess you are as well.
Thank you. Well, it's a great kind of crossroads of America here in the Midwest.
Definitely. Now, do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history.
So I tell people, Angel, all the time that I help bulls thrive in china shops.
Ooh, tell us more.
I help business owners, people that are passionate, powerful, and excited to celebrate life, get better, and I help them pursue this thing called thriving. So at my heart, a coach. I've been a coach since I was probably 12 or 13, helping people learn to play saxophone and also giving sports lessons. And that's carried through to my life, 3-time CEO, and now back to coaching individuals who run business, both in an individual setting, group setting, and now a new business opportunity with my wife and business partner of 10 years. We've launched a new mastermind for couples called Work, Love, Bliss, which we help couples in business learn to thrive.
Which is a huge topic, right? It's one thing to be going at it alone, but definitely when there's a partner involved, oh my, the trajectory changes, doesn't it?
Well, and certainly when that partner is also your love interest and you have this dual relationship, we call it. You have this one where you're a business partner, but also a partner at home, and things like our 10-year-old son saying, hey, stop talking about business at the dinner table.
So where's the best place to connect with you to find out more about this?
So we have a bunch at helpingbulls.com/12-minute convos. And you can also find about our new opportunity, which is Work, Love, Bliss at worklovebliss.com.
There we go. So who did you learn this skill from? Which for me seems to be one where you're focusing on family and maintaining balance. If that's accurate, who did you learn that from?
Well, so clearly from my parents. My parents were great role models in terms of how to live this life of both work passionately and also make sure you carve out time to have vacations. We would get in the car. We've been all over the world. And we've carried that through with our 4 sons now. But at my heart, still a coach. And I've had probably now hundreds of coaches and mentors, all that have shaped my ability to try to help other people thrive.
Why will you continue to repeat that skill? Definitely there are the ups and downs that go with the business. Why will you continue nevertheless?
Yeah, so I think, Angel, the piece that continues to bring me back to the coaching and helping people is it's more exciting for me to see other people succeed than it was to do it myself. So this premise of helping individuals or group mastermind or organizations get better and thrive, I get nothing better than that. I've helped tutor in the Connecticut prison system for a while. My wife and I both help abused and neglected children. So this whole help and give back has been an important part of my life, particularly in the last 10 years. And it's just awesome to be able to wake up every day and be involved with different businesses, help them set what thriving is, and then move toward that. It's been awesome.
Do tell us one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Well, so it's really been that coaching. So I've spent at least 1,000 hours every year with business owner CEOs, either in an individual setting, group setting. I do quite a bit of speaking at Vistage peer groups. I also chair a Vistage peer group. So I spend 1,000+ hours every year speaking with business owners. and love it. It's just awesome to be involved with those businesses and knowing that if I can help them succeed, then not only does their business succeed, but their community does. And there's this whole premise of making more than my small corner of the world a little better place, which has been awesome.
How does it make you feel being that person who is focusing on family?
Really good. It's what's interesting in the last couple of years is clearly we've had the successful business, my wife and I, but we've also traveled more every year. We had a summer trip this year to South Africa with my 10-year-old.
Sweet.
And eye-opening for all of us. We had been all over the world and never quite down to that those digs, and it was fantastic. Really, trip of a lifetime. We're doing a similar adventure in a new way. We're going up to the Baltic this coming summer, and we're excited about that to see kind of the Scandinavian countries and Russia and spend some time up there on a cruise. So that part with the family has been awesome. Those experiences where we get to see a different part of the world, we get to see different culture, and we get to enjoy time with each other.
For those that are listening, why would you suggest they do that, incorporate the family part of their business?
So, I mean, there's this great joy of spending time with your loved ones. And if you can figure that out and set those boundaries and spend even more with them, time with them in business, then there's this real opportunity to what we call this balance of work, love, and find bliss in both places. And it's been awesome.
Love it. Amazing audience. Again, you're hearing it live from Dave Quick. I couldn't help but play with that name, David Quick, but I wouldn't do it again. Once was enough. You could check him out at helpingbuild.com, yeah? Or Work Life Bliss. Did I get that correct?
Work, love, bliss.
Oh, yeah. Work, love, bliss. Yeah. Work, love, bliss. Well, David, let's switch gears for a moment. Let me invite you now into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. David, what is your earliest childhood memory?
So all of mine, when I think about early childhood memories, were all at an Air Force base when I was 5 through 7. And the first one I have is my grandmother came to visit us from Indiana, and I was out riding my bike on the street, and she pulled up and she said, "Can you tell me where the Quicks live?" And I looked at her like, "I know you from somewhere," and pointed to our house. And I remember that, and I remember my 6-year-old pirate birthday party like it was yesterday.
Well, that's intriguing. So why do you think that memory with Granny sticks out like that?
She was always a favorite for me. She was a great role model in terms of the importance of family. She was an independent woman and owned her own business for many, many years. So there's probably all kinds of things there, but she was a dear, dear lady.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today, Dave?
Well, so there was always the early entrepreneurship. She and my grandfather for many years owned small retail stores that they were so successful. They were only open on Friday and Saturday for most of their life, and really did this kind of work-love balance with my mom and her 2 brothers. So they were able to travel all over the world and back and forth to Chicago, and really just worked 2 days a year for most of her childhood. So
wow.
It's really kind of amazing when you look back, and the world's changed, but if you can find that balance in life, it would be awesome. I'm working more than 2 days a week, unfortunately.
Well, it's pretty intriguing, though. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
Sure.
I love the idea of what family legacy can be. We've been having the discussion a lot in our family where the younger generation is given the responsibility of giving the directions to where one should go. And to see you in that memory being prized, if you would. Not that your grandmother didn't know where to go, but just giving you that leadership opportunity to direct her where to go. It's a pretty nice metaphor, I believe.
Absolutely. I love it.
If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Probably a Steve Miller song. They were big right in that 76, 77, and probably the song Jet Airliner.
All right. I'll have to check that song out for sure.
Yep.
All right, my friend. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Sure.
Dave, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
The people I work with every day, yes.
Well, you said you're married. You have one son. Is that accurate?
So no, I have four. My youngest is 10. My
Wow.
oldest is 29. So four strapping lads.
Wow. All right. Do you believe in God?
I do not. I am very moral and believe in living a moral life, but do not believe in God.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Absolutely.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
I do not.
How about 3 hours a week?
I probably do. My wife and I will binge watch occasionally a TV show and get hung up on that, but not daily.
And what about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
So probably less than 8, even when I combine all of them. But I do a good bit of my coaching on the screen via web technology. So there is some screen time there. There is the email and phone, but less than 8 hours.
All right. Well, David, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, David Quick, what would you say that is?
I would say ring the bell today.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, expand on that, please.
So I view the world as this bull metaphor, and that there are 3 types of bulls in the world. Those that are in the ring, bitter, angry, bloodied, disgruntled. There are those that are led by the ring, that are passive, helpless, or hapless. And there are those that are ringing the bell, that are excited, passionate, celebrating life, helping others celebrate life. And I always wake up and say it's a choice, and I can choose to be one of those 3 types of bulls. And I choose to be one that's ringing the bell.
I love it. Well, David, this was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
No, Angel, thanks very much for having me. They can check us out at either helpingbulls.com or Work Love Bliss.
Love it. David Quick, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.